Hello, why don't you introduce yourself and tell us what your rank is and then what unit you're part of?
My name is Dale Kidd, and I am a lieutenant of the Provincial Marine. And our group is the Provincial Marine Amherstburg. We operate out of Amherstburg, Ontario.
Excellent. So Provincial Marine, that's a little different term. Like, is that like Royal Marines? What was the Provincial Marine?
No, the Provincial Marine was actually a Marine service. So we're sailors, not Marine infantry, as Marines are normally referred to.
All right, and then did you roll up, report to the Royal Navy? I understand, I think there's a little bit of a different connection for you.
There was. The Provincial Marine actually existed on the Great Lakes when the Royal Navy was not here. The Provincial Marine, although established along naval lines, was actually under the command of the Army. And we were used essentially as a waterborne taxi service for the Army. And the Provincial Marine on the Great Lakes were responsible primarily for moving the Army's troops and equipment up and down the lakes to various points. Because at that point in time, it was far more efficient to move things by water than it was by land most of the year.
Yeah, absolutely. The state of roads are I think, described as horrid and
I've
barely
heard that
passable.
same term used,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. All right, and then maybe in closing, tell us some significant actions the Provincial Marine were associated with.
The Provincial Marine were actually associated with many, if not all, of the naval engagements on the lakes prior to 1813. Most of the actions that happened after that still included Provincial Marine personnel, but they had been absorbed by the Royal Navy. When the Royal Navy returned to the lakes, they decided that the Provincial Marine weren't quite up to naval standards, and so they basically enveloped the Royal Marine. The officers of the Royal Marine each took a cut in rank.
Provincial Marine.
Or the Provincial Marine, my
No,
mistake.
Yeah.
And each took a cut in rank and continued on serving in the Royal Navy in the capacity of one rank lower.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much. I really appreciate your time, Dale.
My pleasure.